tear it up in here.
Dimitri, thank you for joining us today.
DNS.
Thank you.
DDoS.
We seem so far not to
PCB,
have heard
PC,
a great deal about cyber
PC,
warfare as
anyways.
Russia moves into Ukraine. Is that an accurate assessment? Am I expressing it correctly? And if I am,
again, you
why
can't.
do you think that is the case?
Whether it's I'm taking Zelensky, what do I do with them for the media report as a reporter, or war reporters for the value that they do for a standard model on the set. So, you know, when you said European banks, there's a larger obvious soft war at the table. You just have to know what to call it, and it's the military economic monster of the equity differential in the stock market of their own people splitting Garkies too hard for a builder cruise situation that's not quite up to par for the regional coral reef bullshit that they do, as much as how units and troops and systems. I mean, you're not on that field, Putin, or any other general out there that does it for which team is on what set, but the probability is still more than likely to, you know, soft, heavy infantry and heavy infantry following up with an older demographic, not necessarily led by certain sets or where it could push. You know, that's what that would be, but you're taking it out of this area where there's a lot of space, you know, and the breeding standard could have been a bus ticket to go grab one of those things and put it out here after you're training with some job systems actually dealing with it before the skull order all the way for the radiant of that function to rabbit, squirrel, deer, regional, because you're going to want packets, probabilities before maybe one or two could completely internally set that in such a way that it would actually NP correctly if you like the fundamental math and college courses on it, YouTube. Certainly poverty traps or somebody's tweeting at it.
The important thing to realize is that even if we do have,
you know, again, there's still a service rate in here. There's still a guy that goes white hat through here, checking white hats on the white hats. If that's got to be you, because that's what it's actually supposed to do to rectangle coordinates or anybody in this box. Would be the standard of whatever box up, down, up, and down that result would correlate to. Now, given pressure and gravity, that doesn't change anything if you renormalize x equals x plus 1. Now, again, you know, that's some odd ways of flipping the equation, dealing with some weird percentage or way that comes off analytically to why it's a very specific structural model on some of those tablets. Wow. Why did you basically study it? Because it gives you a foundation. You live in a Ohio to 2020.
The problem, of course, is that our response economically is
so you'd have to kind of position, you know, what under standard models and how do they commonly correlate x plus x1 or x equals x plus 1 does the system before you do Penzrow to program it very specifically, which would be a law of exponents if I wanted it to have a limit of 0 to 1. A capstone build is your name or anybody you name or you're going to become it under that rock.
Just in cyberspace and may very well escalate into the physical sphere. And the one priority that the Biden administration keeps repeating both.
You know, you get it sometimes in the moral contract, the drill and gunning. I can't let you into the Army, can't let you out of the Army. That happens in terms of the job. That happens in terms of the Dawson situation there, me picking up new metal, put them back in the regular rotation for mine, you know. But then I got to tell your whole family to get over here, or we have to start homogenizing. I need a military base, and then you're one of those ones over there because they're just clearing the area to base that system over there, and I don't really give a damn about chains and rails or how close squishy it is to any of that. They can handle the 5-4-pack unit when one of them gets it. That's what it is. Kind of hand it off there, or we just make a decision and it runs. Don't fucking think about it. I'm in a 4-pack, I'm in a 5-pack, I'm in a 3-pack, I'm in a 1-pack.
11 years have